It's the Ortho Nebraska halftime show here from Buell Stadium. We're at the half. The visitors from Papillion La Vista lead the Mustangs of Millard North 10-3. We'll show you how we got there a little bit later here in the halftime show, but right now Bill Steck is standing by with one of our special guests. Bill?
Yes, and it is Ortho Nebraska, Mike Lovgren, a physical therapist in his first month with the company. Welcome.
Thank
right?
you.
And we're talking about overuse injuries. What are some of those types of injuries?
You know, the ones people think about, usually like jumper's knee, tennis elbow, things like that. With a lot of these guys on the football field, we'll see some low back injuries, one we call spondylolysis, where it's actually stress fractures in the lamina of the vertebrae. Just gets worse over time, kind of nags an athlete, and a lot of them will try to play through it for a while. But what I always tell people is the longer these things go on, the longer they take to go away. So catching them early is really important.
And how are they generally diagnosed?
You know, a lot of these things we can catch in a physical exam, but, you know, over at Ortho Nebraska, we have a great team of sports physicians, physical therapists, and then we're also equipped with X-ray and MRI, and, of course, those things are helpful as well.
Can they be prevented?
Absolutely, yeah. You know, I have conversations with athletes every day about what kinds of things they're doing in the weight room. What kind of lifts are you doing? Are you preparing your body, foam rolling, stretching, those things that you need to do to get the soft tissue ready? Are you doing enough core exercises? Is your body ready for these kinds of stresses? But, Bill, you know, I'll tell you, the biggest thing is we just tell kids to play multiple sports. You know, some of these kids are starting to specialize so early. They're playing one sport year-round. Those kinds of repetitive stresses are the things that land them in my office. So play multiple sports. You'll learn movement patterns that you can use in your primary sport, and you're going to be a better athlete and a healthier athlete because of it.
All right, good advice there. And if you need the urgent care, 2 locations, 90th and Highway 370 and 144th and Center over by Oakview Mall. Hopefully you don't need them, but if you do, they open at 8 o'clock in the morning on Saturdays until 2, guys.